Okay, folks, so I was incorrect. Michael was able to stay up longer than I expected him to. So here we go. We are in Fayetteville, Georgia, right next to Peachtree City. And
take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
We're pointed toward the sunset. That's not going to work. Let's turn around slowly because we have about 15 minutes to get her ready. I hope that I didn't take off too early. That would be just like me though. Okay, so a little easier than that, Dennis. Just going to ease to the southeast here. And that should be pretty good about right there. Looking at the bird. Maybe just a little bit to the right. There we go. So we're going to press record and take our telemetry away because, hey Rick, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, sorry to wake you up. What is it? It's already 4 o'clock. What's the problem, Rick? Hey William, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I'm going to turn these comments off because I have my phone here. And I should be able to watch the chat on my phone. Just bear with me here while I figure out what I'm trying to do. That is if I can. Okay, so right, like I said, the sun, I don't know if I said, but the sun is supposed to rise in about 13 minutes. And we are looking to the southeast. Fayetteville, Georgia is over about, let's see here. It's basically in a northeasterly direction about, there maybe. Hey Delphi, thanks for joining, I appreciate it. So we're just waiting for the sun to rise here in Georgia. The ETA is 7:15 Eastern Time, and right now my watch shows 7:04. So there you go. And we're pointed due east now and just getting around to about where the sun's supposed to come up. Right there. About. Doing my best. So I'm outside, unlike poor Philly Michael, where the temperature is 27 degrees, I think he said. It's 41 here. Actually 41.5. Let's not forget the 0.5 because it's important. Yeah, so where are you located, Delphi? Not able to see the chat on my phone, which is kind of okay because I can't really turn it off on this remote controls device, so that's kind of odd. But I live with it. I don't really mind it. I just mind that it's kind of, maybe you guys are not seeing it. Oh, Colorado, beautiful state. You know Lou the cat? Where is that Lou? Go knock on his door. Tell him he's missing something. Colorado's not that big, right? Hey, bud, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Illinois. Are you next? That'd be a pretty wide gap, I'm afraid. Probably about, what, maybe 40 minutes between this sunrise and that? All right, so guys, I got up. I missed the first part of Drone Bum's live stream, believe it or not. Mr. Philly was kind enough to alert me that I was missing it. So thank you for that, Michael. That is very kind of you. But I was lazy today. I'm usually up, about like Drone Bum, usually up by 4:30, 5 o'clock, something like that, but not today. It's after 7, I think. No, it's only after 7 now. It was after 6. See there, I'm not even fully awake yet. So we got about 8 minutes to a sunrise here. Starting to get some purples and some oranges in the screen. Hopefully you can see this. Hopefully everything's nice and smooth and clear. It's been going pretty well. Standing right here outside my garage is where I am, and it's been working fairly well. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Thank you, Michael. I'm ready for summer. Anybody else ready for summer? Speaking of that, where are those Aussies? I haven't seen any Aussies this morning. It must be, yeah, it must be pretty warm over there where they are right now. Or at least most of them. I think I want to live in Australia during the last part of the year. Live in United States during the first part of the year. Or maybe I'll just live in Japan both parts of the year instead. That sounds like a plan. My wife is up for it too. I know she is. You may or may not see a jet much further away than Mr. Michael's. The jet contrail is all you're going to see from here. Coming from the left, I don't know. Anyway, I see it from the ground. I don't see it in my screen. Looking like it's going to be another beautiful day, folks. I'm going to go up a little higher. I have we're at 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 3. I have my maximum set to 393, so. There we go. We're at 387 right there.
Maximum flight altitude. Maximum flight altitude reached.
Twice I reached the altitude. How about that? 388 it says, but let's make sure we have good focus. Let's make sure we have a good focus. I think there's an echo in this room, and it's not going to focus. All right, so let's just do this. Do that. Okay, and go back. All right, so that's the best we're going to do. It doesn't look that clear to me, but hopefully it is. Oh, there she comes. I can see her. I'm going to shift just a little bit to the craft's left here. Just a little bit. Little bit more. Oops, all right, didn't even, okay. That's okay, Michael. Sorry, it may not be a clear sunrise, but it'll be a sunrise, and I'll figure out the settings later.
Maximum flight altitude.
Oh, come on,
reached.
you were already, I'm going to drop down about 10 feet so that we don't keep getting that. There we are. I'm at 374. It should be happy there. Alright, this bothers me. Now you can see that contrail. I have just a second or two. Let me get it out of... there we go. Alright, so you can see her in all her glory preparing to come up. Contrail off to the a little bit further to the south. Another one almost above the sun way out there. I live about 12 miles from the Atlanta airport. So, and there she is. It's bigger in Philadelphia than it is here. William. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Is it a male or a female? What do you think? Let's see, I got 66% battery on the Craft. That's gracious, plenty. It's a sun, all right. Good point, William. I didn't think that through, clearly. I must be trying to do something besides watch the sun, I guess. Looking beautiful. Looking good, folks. I think it's going to be a day. There she is. That is completely out of focus. And it says manual focus right there. All right. Okay. That's okay. We're gonna live with it, folks. Sorry. Just remember you're not dealing with the smartest man in the world. I don't care what Michael says. You're dealing with Dennis Lovelady, who's completely imperfect. How far from Kennesaw? Yeah, I think there's two ends, but otherwise I think you got it right. Kennesaw, I believe, is about an hour and a quarter from here driving. I couldn't tell you the distance. Yeah, Camro, this is, we've had nice sunrises in New York, in Philadelphia, in Peachtree City. It's going to be a great day. Yeah, you're about 2 hours behind us there, I believe, Delphi. So you got a 2-hour battery for that Craft? Or do you? I actually haven't seen any drone footage on your channel, I think, so maybe you don't have one. I got a nice car, but don't know if I can get there in 2 hours. Probably not. Thanks, Rick. Made it myself. No, I didn't. I can't take credit for that. But the one who did does it great every time. And is fully up there. So we survived. We have 57% battery. I'm just going to keep the Craft pointed that direction. I'm sorry I don't have the gift of gab that Michael has and that Paul Drone Bum has. They those two just astound me. I just stand quietly and listen to them interact, and oh my goodness gracious, that's heaven for me. It truly is. This comes close right here. Probably have to put training wheels on Michael's horse. I actually grew up on a farm, and I've been riding horses since I was a wee tyke. But I haven't ridden any for a while. So I might need some training wheels too, who knows? We have 54% battery. Well, what do you guys want to do? Sun's up. Oh, that's cool, Camro. Hey, Tiger Walker, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I don't know, can you guys see the chat that appears on my device here when it appears? Yeah, Philly Drone Life, I did notice that when that sun came up in Philadelphia, it was huge. And when it came up in Peachtree City, it was a speck. I attribute that to the smog, as you call it. I have no other explanation. Of course, we are a little farther away from it than you are. until afternoon. Then we're closer than you are. But those nice rays coming off the sun, that's nice. Pretty nice indeed. Rick, no, I didn't get my juice this morning. I arose too late. However, the morning is not over. So right after this, I will be making juice that has no apples in it, and that'll be a first for me. Usually I have plenty of apples on hand, but today I ran out. And this is information that I'm sure everybody's excited to hear, but it's what I'm going to talk about. So there you go. I missed that. Let me see if I can go back. Yeah, we have a fantastic community here. Very little drama. Just friends that get along, it seems to me. Reminds me of back in, well, the earth was still cooling. I was riding in motorcycles and seemed like everybody on the motorcycle would give you a thumbs up when you went by, and big smile, and so friendly. And this community reminds me of that community. So there she is in all her glory. I don't have any huge buildings to show you. I don't even have any small ones to show you. But I got a tree or two around, maybe 3, if I looked really closely. Yeah, I bet you are, Michael. You're just a friendly guy. But that was it felt like camaraderie, and this feels like camaraderie too. You know, it seems like everybody on these channels is a friend. So good stuff. So who was responsible for reporting to the newspapers that the sun came up again today? I don't think it was on my list of things to do. So. Have I ever seen anything in the sky that was not normal? Good question. I don't know what I missed, but yes, welcome Divine, or Delphi. Oh, that's my wife calling. I need a moment. Sorry about this. I can't mute this phone, so. Well, Paul, can I call you back in a couple of minutes? I need to bring the aircraft down.
Oh, what?
I have the helicopter in the sky. I need to bring it down.
Oh, okay.
I'll call you shortly. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Sorry, folks. All right. Well, that's been fun, but it comes to an end, like most things do. I'll let you watch the craft coming down, and then I need to prepare for my day anyway. So, my wife, for those who don't know, is in China. I am 6,500 miles to her west. And she'll be there until April. And I won't. She's taking care of her parents. This is the Chinese way. And we deal with it partially by that's her name right there. See me. See that? We deal with it partially by,
Landing.
now you know my license plate numbers. That may not have been a good idea. But anyway, by communicating morning and evening on a face chat called WeChat. So there you go. More information than you ever wanted about me. So I am going to end this. Thank you very, very much for joining, folks. It's been a true pleasure. And we will see you next time.